Cheers, everybody. This is a video if you asked me 2 weeks ago, that I would ever put a video up like this, I would have said, you must be off your head. But over the past week or so, I felt compelled to make this video, mainly because it's about a brewery that produces really good beer. It's about a brewery which I really, really love, and now it's about a brewery which I'm very, very disappointed in. We're talking about S43. Now, over the past week or so, it's been hot, hasn't it? It's been really hot, and we've had incidences of cans exploding. S43 cans exploding. And I'm not going to mention his name, but a mate of mine, he had a can of their Alaskan Mind Control Sunday before it was hot. This was before it was hot. And he opened it and it went boom, beer everywhere, fighting a living hell out of his mother, made a mess in the house. It just went everywhere. Now, I thought it was just an isolated incident, but I've had reports of it happening elsewhere. I'm not going to mention the places or anything, but it has happened elsewhere. And today I was on a forum on Facebook, and lo and behold, another person has put up of an S43 beer. Now, this beer was a relatively old beer. I would say they've stopped producing it back in the autumn, maybe no, winter. Definitely stopped producing it in the spring, and it happened again. Now, I said to me mate, get in touch with them. I'm sure they'll appreciate you getting in touch. Tell them exactly what happened about the can exploding, and they'll get back to you. I was positive that they would get back to him. So he didn't hear from him. I think he sent the message on the Sunday. He sent a message via Facebook. On the Monday, when you see, that they've seen it, they saw the message. No response. Nothing. Now, if I was an owner of a brewery, I would definitely have responded as soon as possible, even with an apology. Okay. Then I said, well, give it time. Give it another day. Give it another day. In the meantime, word was getting round about these cans, and he didn't hear again. So I thought on the Tuesday, still ain't heard. So I put a sarcastic comment up because I put something up on the competition on their Facebook. I put a sarcastic comment up saying, look, me mate, his beer's gone everywhere, exploded everywhere. And I said, you haven't got back in touch with him. Okay. Where's the customer service? So about 2 hours later, he got a message, right? And in those 2 hours, I said jokingly to him, I said, I bet they blame the heat. I bet they blame the heat on this. And lo and behold, he got a message back from them saying it's the heat. Even though he opened this can on a Sunday on a relatively, mediocre warm day. So they said to him they will replace it. They'll replace the beer. Okay. Now, fair dues. Now, Saturday today, still hasn't got it. Secondly, another instance of this incident happening, Northern to another person. It was a Northern Monk can, and Northern Monk were on the ball. They replaced these cans immediately. Okay, immediately. Not only did they replace the can, they sent 4 extra beers plus a £15 voucher. Okay, so fair dues to Northern Monk. So now it's appearing, there's a rumour going round that they're starting to blame the bottle shops for not keeping them in the fridge, which I think is a load of old tosh, to be honest, because there are other breweries and other beers from other breweries on the shelf which don't do the same thing. Okay, end of. Now, my assumption, the reason why these cans are going, now this is my theory, no one else. S43 have been putting up on their little feeds now and again on Facebook the canning line. They showed the canning line. Beer's getting canned today, fresh. So what you see is that top is off the can. Okay, so it's feeding the beer in. Okay, it's feeding in the beer in. The cans move along. Then this top section goes along, gets fitted onto the can. Now it's that point there where it's fitting onto the can, I think, is what the issue is. Okay, that's what the issue is, more than anything. Because when me mate pulled the ring, it peeled it like a sardine tin. It really did. It just peeled it off like a sardine tin. So that is the issue. Now that is a brewing issue. Okay. Now the thing is, what I'm very disappointed in, because I didn't want to make this video. I really didn't. The thing what I'm very disappointed in is not the error. It's not the problem they have. Okay, I can accept that. The problem I have with S43 is the way they reacted to it. The way they reacted to the customer. You know, the way how slow they've reacted to it, and the way they've kind of like put the blame on the heat. I don't believe it's a blame on the heat. Now, I'm a fan of their beer. Their beers are fantastic. They are. And I would, every time I put a beer up, I'm championing the brewery because I do like the beer. Absolutely adore it. My beer of the year is that one there, the Marister Dank Engine. It's phenomenally good. Brilliant. But what stinks for me is the customer service. It's no good. The customer service isn't right. And that is just as important as the beer, isn't it? And in this game, with a million craft breweries out there, you can't afford to have bad customer service. You can't. And we're not talking about this happening to a beer which only costs you £2 to £3 at the supermarket. Some of these beers are £6 a can. Okay, they're a lot of money. So for me, I just want to let people know that just be a little bit wary, of the issue they have. Okay, I didn't want to make this video. I really didn't. I'm very disappointed with the way the reaction is. So just be wary when you buy a couple of their cans, because you may have issues. I do hope S43 maybe watch this video, and hopefully they can resurrect this issue. And I will come back on here and tell everybody out there once this issue has been resolved. That's all I can do. I really do, because I love the beer. I really do. So, boys and girls, thank you for watching this. Not a rant. It's just something I felt I needed to put up. Cheers, everybody.